It just does not want to stay. Hold on. Let's see. All right, guys, coming to you live from Nature's Daughter and High Priestess 1111 Truth. All right, guys, coming to you live from Nature's Daughter and High Priestess 1111 Truth. Um, Still at the hospital for those that have been following me for the last 3 weeks. My husband was in a critically injured car accident, and I'm just trying to give him a little space because, he's just trying to deal, right? And I got a little knot on my head, I noticed. I knew it was going to be something. I hit my head the other day in the hospital room on something in there. Anyway, I noticed I got a little knot, so that's where that came from. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna set up really quick because I found a nice little quiet spot. It's Saturday. It's not as busy here on Saturdays as it is every other day, so. Typically, I would have this set up before I get started, but it is what it is. And this is how we're doing it, right? You gotta improvise when it's live and you are not at home. So, anyway, like I said, guys, this is Nature's Daughter, High Priestess 1111 Truth, coming to you live from the hospital. This is for adults only. Entertainment purposes. If you are under 18, please leave the room voluntarily, okay? Um, be your own leader of discernment. If it resonates with you, then it's for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then leave it for someone else to appreciate, okay? All right, guys. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Okay, and also understand that we do have memberships on the Nature's Daughter side. So if you want to grab a membership, please go ahead and do so. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone vibrating high. 11-1 in the chat. That is wonderful. All right, that's 111. Yay. And then it was 313 on the live at that moment. So 122 on 1122. Wow, look at all these angel numbers. They're just positive action, right? Great things are coming. Great things coming your way. Get into it. Get into it. Yeah. All right, guys. I don't want to be too loud because, like I said, I am in a hospital. Everybody doesn't like tarot, so don't want to get anybody all riled up or annoyed because this is like a public area, so I'm not bothering anyone. But anywho, hopefully some people come in on High Priestess side. But anywho, no, I'm not a doctor. No, I'm not a doctor. I'm an intuitive guide. I'm here to assist, not push, and not make any decisions for anyone. I'm just here to assist and read the energy in the room. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, let's see. What deck am I going to start with? I think we're going to go ahead and start with Forest Tarot. Okay. All right, like I said, guys, don't go out and make any life-altering decisions based on this reading or any other. Go within, go with God, make your decisions that way. Be your own leader of discernment, okay? I love this deck. It's beautiful in the back and the front. It's gorgy porgy, and I love the green gilding. It's so gorgeous. All right, guys. I like to say also up front, all super thanks, super chat, super stickers are not required, but they are greatly appreciated and they do not go unnoticed. If you want to donate, tip, or support my channel or me and my husband's cause, my Cash App is in the description, okay? My outfit? No, it's not a costume. This is just a shirt. It's just a button-down shirt, if you can see. See? It's just a shirt. It's not a costume. I actually got this from JCPenney at the clearance rack for about $3 to $5, I believe. Yeah, but it's not a doctor's coat or anything. It's just a shirt. So, yeah. What's your name? Raju? Y2S8I? Yeah. I'm from the US of A. The USA. And we're experiencing some kind of cold weather in the mornings and at night, but then during the day it's like 83 degrees, so it's that kind of weather that a lot of people get sick from. All right, so let's get started. We're starting with the Devil card. It's time to release some people, places, and things. Something's coming to an end, but you have to release what no longer serves your higher purpose, collective, so get into it, okay? And know that this is something that you have to be your own leader of discernment as it pertains to who and what needs to be released from your life. 8 of Wands, because you are magical and someone is trying to tap into your energy and your power. So get ready to cut people off, people, places, and things that no longer serve your higher purpose. You can't take everything and everyone with you. You're from Russia? Awesome. How was the weather there? I hear it's really cold in Russia. And we don't know what poor is over here in America. I hear that poor over there it's like serious. But we're learning. We're learning what true poor is over here, trust me. We're not as privileged as we used to be, okay? We're starting to see what life is like in other countries and starting to appreciate things a little bit more. The Chariot, right? Because great things are coming your way, but you have to, like I said, release some people, places, and things. And do it quickly, right? Because your future depends on it. Okay? You can't take everything and everyone with you to this next stage. You are ascending. You are ascending to new heights, right? Because you're learning lessons. Some of you are doing the shadow work. You're doing the spiritual work on your mind, body, and soul, right? And that's what you got to do in order to move forward in life. At J_VR-him. Hi. I hope you guys are having a very blessed day, okay? Because I understand how it is. Sometimes life life be lifing. Trust me, I know. We got a lot going on in our lives right now, but we're not letting it get to us. We know that this too shall pass. You know, we weren't planning on spending Thanksgiving in the hospital, but we will be here. We will be here. 7 of Cups, because someone is going to assist you, right? But you got to be your own leader of discernment as to which cup you're going to accept, right? Because everyone that comes to you with help doesn't mean that cup is not full of fish. It doesn't mean that cup isn't attached to some strings. So you be your own leader of discernment. The Wheel of Fortune. Because your journey is anointed by the Most High. Yeah. Your journey is anointed by the Most High. and great things are coming your way. So get into it, yeah. Know that everything that you need and want in life is coming your way. We got the Nine of Pentacles because everything you touch turns to gold. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. Yeah. Right? All right. Two of Swords. You are protected. And you got lots of passed over loved ones. Your spirit team is there for you, collective. You see all those dragonflies? Passed over loved ones, spirit team, looking out for you. Because you are an earth angel. Some of you are earth angels, some of you are light workers, high priestess, empress, okay. Judgment, and Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, your pentacles are coming through, baby boo. And your path is lit up by the Most High. You see that? Right there? Yeah, it's coming from the Most High. You got the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. And no one can stop it, right? But the people that are trying to stop it, they're going to be judged because they're not supposed to be messing with you, right? They need to put forth that effort into their own lives, not to destruction of others, right? And that's how that works. So understand that everything you want and need is coming your way. You just got to believe in yourself and believe in your intuition, okay? And make sure you're staying prayed up because your intuition is the voice of God in your ear. So listen to your intuition. It's going to guide you right where you need to go. No one else can guide you but the Most High, okay? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you got a serious spirit team behind you. No one's going to be able to take this away from you. This pentacle is yours. It's lit up. No one can take it no matter how hard they try, right? But they're going to try to put obstacles in your way. So you got to be very strong during this time frame. You got a lot of adversaries, like, just coming after you because they think your life is easy, but no one's life is easy as it seems, right? We might make it look easy, but that doesn't mean it is, right? Because when you have to go through trials and tribulations in your life, you don't just sit there and let it rock your world, right, collective? You don't let it rock your world. You just say, hey, okay, that's a bump, and I got to keep moving forward. You don't let a moment in time stop you from moving forward. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Join the tribe. But you don't let a moment in time stop you from growth and progression, right? You understand that every lesson that comes to you is a blessing on the other side. So you just got to learn that lesson, right? Good, bad, or indifferent, life is going to throw you obstacles. But that doesn't mean it's the end all, right? It just means that you have a lesson to learn to get to the blessing on the other side. And once you get to that blessing on the other side, you're ascending, right? You have to level yourself up. You got to vibrate high and reach that frequency of receiving, right? So you can get to what God has for you, what the Most High has for you, right? You have to be your own leader of discernment. No one else can make these decisions for you. No one else can see you for who you are besides the Most High unless you show. Elizabeth Johnson, 2309. Hi. I'm so glad you came in to join us today. Hopefully you guys are all having a wonderfully blessed day. You know, be thankful. Be grateful for everyone and everything in your life that serves your higher purpose, guys. Right? And be ready to cut cords with anything that no longer serves your higher purpose, okay? Because you can't take everything to the next stage of life with you. Make sure you're doing your shadow work, mind, body, and soul healing, right? Because this is how we ascend. This is how we get our miracles and blessings. Don't worry about what the next person is getting. Don't worry about what they're going through. You pray for the next person, but let's not ever be envious of the next person. Hi at you, yo or you, Pierre? Hi. Thank you for joining us, right? But I appreciate everyone that comes in to join us. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Let me know what you're thinking, right? If you're having a bad day and you need someone to pray for you, just let us know. Just drop it in the comments. Please pray for me, right? And then also say to yourself, this too shall pass. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, right? And that's how you got to start your day, with prayer, meditation, right? This might be a good time to start a dream journal, right? Get a journal, keep it by your bed. Before you go to bed at night, you pray and you meditate. You ask the Most High questions in your spirit team, passed over loved ones. Ask those questions, right? And you will get answers. Do that for 7 to 30 days and you will get answers. You can do it for the rest of your life if you so choose, right? Because you will get messages from your spirit team, from your passed over loved ones, from the Most High. And it will change your life, right? Because you're not doing this alone. You have a whole team behind you guys, right? So get into it. Get into it. Yeah. Let's get into this reading, okay? The Realist Oracle. Ooh. Let's get into it, guys. And at the bottom, where do we go? Straight to abundance. Because you are abundant. And what did I just say? Shadow work. Let's do it. That's how you're going to heal your soul, babe. These two are the best two. Let me tell you. These two are the best two. You are abundant because you did your shadow work. You will be abundant because you're doing your shadow work. If someone wants you stuck in a jar, they're doing black magic on you, like I said from the very beginning. That's the energy of this reading. Someone wants you stuck in a jar, but guess what? They place themselves in that jar. So sad. Because what you do to other people that are being blessed and anointed by the Most High, it comes back on you. If you're not careful, better watch who you're messing with. Seriously. Because the Most High don't play about his babies. I'm just saying. Burdens. Yeah, because you placed your burdens at the feet of the Most High, and the Most High heard you. Right? Said, all right, baby, I got you. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, my love. Yeah? Because it's time for you to indulge. Indulge in the sweet things of life. Right? You are finding that vibration of abundance, right? So indulge in it. Indulge in it. It's time. It's time for you to lay those burdens at the feet of the Most High. Do your shadow work so you don't end up stuck in a jar, because that's where they want you, okay? Build your home with pride and integrity. Don't let anyone else's thoughts or ignorance get to you, okay? Seek guidance when necessary. And don't be afraid to do so. Don't feel bad about it. However you need to do it, if you need to get an oracle, if you need to see a psychotherapist, a life coach, whatever you so choose, whatever's best for your soul and your path, your journey. Don't let anyone else knock you off of your path or your journey. Everyone has their own path and their own journey. Okay? So just because something worked for someone else doesn't mean it's going to work for you, and vice versa. Do what's best for you. You're in charge of your happiness. You're in charge of your own soul. Right? So you tap in. Someone's sending you attachments. Right? But you're blessed and you're protected. Remember, this too shall pass. Remember, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. As long as you have faith over fear, nothing anyone is trying to do will hit you. Right? It's your time to boss up. Right? You've been grinding. And divine timing is at play here. So trust the process. That's what I'm thinking. And that's what I've been feeling. Seriously, trust the process. Because the reality of it is God's timing is not on our clock. The clock is something that we humans invented. That's not God. The Most High does not run on our time, right? You're going to get it when God sees that you're ready for it, sees that it's fit for it to be in your life, whatever it is. Whatever you've been praying for, whatever you want, whatever you're thinking that you need, God's going to make sure you have everything you need. And you're grieving at this time. You're grieving the old you, and you got to go ahead and put that to rest. Let it go, let it go, let it flow. Because everything's going to work out right, you know. You're ascension, you're ascending. And there's tension on the way up because people are not happy with you moving up and moving on without them. But you keep on going, okay? Because it's not a conference call. You're called to do what you're called to do, and they are called to do what they're called to do. It has nothing to do with one another. You were meant to learn from one another, a lesson. You know, everyone is to meets for a reason or a season, and sometimes it's both. A specific reason for a specific season, you learn the lesson, you get the blessing, you grow, and you move on, right? It's not supposed to be an attachment forever. But a lot of people want to love you with attachment and they don't know how to love you without that attachment. So don't you feel bad. It's not your place to make other people happy. Everyone is, your happiness is within you. You can't charge other people with that, right? You got to find your own happy place and love on yourself. Love you, baby boo. Yeah. Whoa, that was a lot. Nope. One at a time, please. Okay, I knew that was going to come up. It just would, it keeps coming back around. Wow. Okay, so sexy time. Somebody really just misses you for sexy time. They miss something that you used to do, right? They might feel like you were the best thing since sliced bread, but now that you've cut them off, they most likely are blocked from your life and you're just not dealing with them anymore. They're still trying to figure out how they can get back into your world, into your energy, and swing from your power. That's why you got to be ready to give people the juices and cut cords with and release from everyone that no longer serves your higher purpose. It's a part of life. Like I said, and I continue to say, everyone cannot go with you to the next stage in life because all eyes are on you, not you and them, right? This is your time to shine. You're it, right? Follow the spark. It's your spark. It's your time to shine bright like a diamond, babe. Right? So do that. Shine bright like a diamond because you are a star, right? And take a leap of faith, okay? Believe in yourself, so much so that no one can blot out the light that's around you. That's how bright you shine. I'm telling you. You're amazing, but you gotta see your own worth. You gotta know your own worth. You gotta love yourself like the Most High loves you. Okay? Nobody's gonna love you better than the Most High, I'm telling you. That anointing that was put on you is amazing. Make a wish right now because it's the time that it's gonna come true. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Join the tribe. But make a wish. It's going to come true because you are anointed by the Most High. Okay? And that's how that goes. Everything's about to work out because you're blissed out. Right? Life is just going to continuously get better and better and better. Every day, life is going to get better and better because you got a fresh start coming. As soon as you walk away from the people, places, and things that no longer serve your higher purpose, everything is going to just start falling into your lap so quickly that you're going to be like, wowzers! This is amazing. But you got to get rid of that attachment. You see how it came back around? You've got to let that go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Cause everything's gonna work out right now. Let it go. Love on you, baby boo. And understand that what's for you is for you. No one can take it from you. No one can take from you what's yours. Okay? So let's see what's going on with the Path Life Oracle. Is really trying to come out. Unrequited love. And that top card wants to come out. Let's see what that is. Wisdom. That makes sense. So unrequited love. Someone from your past. that you have cut off that is just like really going through it over you. And it's like every time they are in between relationships, they start thinking about you again and remembering the love that you shared. Well, you gave them some good stuff. You gave them love when they didn't feel like they deserved to be loved, and they gave you hell when all you were trying to do was help build them up. They didn't deserve what you were giving them, and the lesson that they learned is that they should have loved you the way they wanted to be loved. They should have loved themselves and loved you and treated you with integrity, but they didn't. You have the wisdom to know the difference between forgiving someone and moving forward in love and light, or forgiving someone and letting them back into your life, because you don't have to do that. Yeah. Just because you forgive someone doesn't mean you have to let them back into your life. That's not a requirement. The requirement is that you forgive them so that you don't hold on to that burden, right? Egypt. I'm feeling, and this is something that I've been feeling very strongly, is native pride from your native bloodline. Some of you have it ties to Egyptian bloodline. Okay? Tap in. Because I feel like you need to do that blood test to figure out exactly where you're from, because you think you're something that you're not, right? It goes a lot deeper in your bloodline than you know. And if you look into it, you'll find out some things that you didn't know. Maybe something that people have been lying to you about your whole life, right? Sometimes people do that and they find out that their father is not their father, or their mother is not their mother. Like, that's rare, the mother thing. The father thing, that happens more often than not. People do that and they find out, oh, that man isn't my father because he's this, that, and the other. There's no way he could be my father because I did my blood test and I don't have that race in me, you know? So you might find out something that you didn't know. Okay, when I get this other deck of DNA test comes out, that's gonna be confirmation. Confirmation, this is confirmation. Get into it. Ooh, I like this one. Imprisonment or slavery. Someone, and you know what they say, the prisons now are the new slaves, because that's basically what they're doing to the inmates, slaving them, because the prisons are private, and they use them for basically slave labor. They're working them for pennies on the dollar, if nothing at all, right? And it's not funny, but it's just a disgusting thing, but that's what's going on, okay? But yeah, this is what someone is wishing on you. You gotta be careful who you let in your life, who you let in your energy, because not everybody deserves to be in your life. Not everybody deserves to be in your energy, okay? You gotta be your own leader of discernment, okay? You have to make the decision about who's worthy of you. Just because they look like you doesn't mean that they're deserving of being in your life, you know? You gotta look into it. You gotta be about the love of yourself, you know? Don't wait for other people to love you. You love yourself, okay? Anything else from this deck? Beard? Okay. Monk or none, this is going to be most likely a religious situation. Okay? Someone that's pretending to be religious or into what you're into. Yeah. Be aware of that. People will utilize what you believe in to try to get in. And from there, they wreak havoc in your life. Don't let them do it to you. Don't let them do it, I'm telling you. What you gotta do is believe in you. You gotta pray, meditate, take care of your vessel, right? And do not let anyone tell you who you're supposed to be. Don't let anyone come on your journey and your path and make you switch up, right? You be your own leader of discernment, guys. I can't stress that enough. You gotta take care of you, baby boo. You gotta set your boundaries nice and firm. And don't let anyone try to make you feel like what you believe in is not what you should be believing in. You believe in what you believe in, right? You focus on what's real to you, not what's real to them. All right, let's see where we're gonna go from here. Let's go with the realist deck. See who the haters are. Let's get into it, yeah. Hope, crushed hopes, feelings defeated and unable to win, feels they won't reach goals, despair, disappointment, shattered. Yeah, because they're doing a whole bunch of ugly stuff in the in the shadows, if you will, right? Trying to get you to switch up, or trying to make it seem like you're switching up, or some of them are literally out here trying to be you, right? Trying to force people to believe that the things that you have cultivated and started are theirs, you know? It was their idea, or they helped you in a way that they didn't. Taking credit for what you do, right? Letting go of illusions. That's a beautiful thing. Releasing false beliefs, fantasies, or misconceptions about reality gains clarity and embraces truth. I feel like that's the journey that you're on, collective. You're embracing the truth of it all. You're learning how to let it go, let it go, let it flow. Cause everything's gonna work out right, you know. You better get into it. You better get into loving on you, baby boo. That's how we do that. You look out for you. You are charged with your own happiness. You be your own gatekeeper in this world. Don't let anyone else do that to you. Don't let anyone make you feel like you can't move forward, because you can. With the help of the Most High, you can do whatever you want to do. Gatekeeping, controlling access determines who is allowed to participate or belong, entitled to set rules. You are entitled to set rules in your life. Period. No one else is entitled to set rules in your life. No one else is entitled to gatekeep you from moving forward. Right? It's a lot. One at a time, please. Okay, we'll take two. Rising star. I already told you that you are a star, right? But you get money, you a star. Star, star. Kira, Kira. Watashi wa star. Yeah. Rising star. Recognition and praise for your hard work, quickly gaining status or success, moving upward. Because you can't do anything but rise. You shine bright like a diamond. You've got gifts out of this world. You just need to tap into it, yeah? F around and find out. Somebody effed around and found out, baby boo. Take a risk and push boundaries and experience the consequences. Not the best idea. Learn the hard way. So somebody realized that your boundaries were true. You drew the line in the sand and you meant it, right? And some people just did not get the memo. That's what happened, right? And they're still trying to figure out what happened. How did they get blocked out of your life because they messed up so bad that you forgave them in love and light, but you blocked them and you moved forward? And they're still trying to figure out, how do I get in with Mrs. Flynn? Mrs. Flynn is not messing with me anymore. Why? Why does Mrs. Flynn not want to mess with me? Because you messed around and found out that Mrs. Flynn is not about that game. You're not about the same life as Mrs. Flynn. Mrs. Flynn is trying to do something wonderful and new. Positive reputation. Your name is spoken with respect and admiration. Others view you in a positive light, favorable position. Because you're the bomb.com, baby. Okay? You shine bright like a diamond. You're anointed by the Most High. You don't need anyone else's, you don't need anyone's permission, right, to be great. So get out there and be great, okay? Because you are the bomb. You're amazing. God did not make a mistake when God made you, okay? So believe in yourself, believe in your intuition, right? And stay prayed up because you're protected. Whoa, I didn't know that was two cards. Okay, candy shop. And unexpected compliment, I respect you. Wow. But he looks like the devil, though. Look at that. He looks like a werewolf or something. Vampire. Unexpected compliment, positive remark that catches you off guard, spontaneous, coming from unforeseen source. So I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing, right? You got to be your own leader of discernment with this, because I'm getting a little bit of devilish energy. So I don't know if you can trust that or not, but some of you might be able to. I'm not sure, but I can't pinpoint exactly where this is coming from everyone. Some of you, I feel like it's good. Some of you, I feel like it's really, really bad. And you've got to be your own leader of discernment as to which one it is, right? In your life. Don't force it to fit. Candy shop. So much to choose from, but unsure of what you want. Everything looks good. So you need to know within yourself what's best for you. First of all, let's start there. You have to be on your journey and understanding of what your journey is. Don't go just Hey, don't go just thinking everything is for you, because everything is not for you. What's meant for you is meant for you and you alone. Okay? Don't force other people's lives to fit yours. Don't force other people's journey to fit your own, because every single person has their own journey, their own path, right, to get to the greatness on the other side, right? The lessons are always cultivated within your own blessing for you, right? So don't try to make someone else's blessing fit your life. It's not about you and their life. And what's about you is not about them and your life, right? We all have our own stuff going on, our own candy shop, our own road to glory, right? All right. Your era, right, is your time to shine. Your time is here. End of struggle is near. You're going to rise up and stand in your power. So stand in your power, babe. Don't worry about what other people are saying or doing. It's not going to hurt you. They can try, but I don't think it's going to work. You're always going to have haters in a mess. There's always going to be someone in the hindsight looking at you like you're crazy, or like what you're doing is you shouldn't be doing, but you do what's best for you. No one cares about what other people think. Okay? End of the road. So we come to the end of the road. Still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. Boys to men. Relationship or projects are coming to an avoidable end. Nowhere else to go. It ends here, nothing left. So somebody's trying to hold on to something that's over. You gotta let go and let God, babe. When something is over, you have to let it go. If you try to hold on to something, okay, that's something that just held on in my hand. So, okay, double standards, unfair expectations in relationships, unfair or hypocritical treatment. So scales of justice are gonna be tipped in your favor, collective. Just know that someone is trying to outshine you, and someone is trying to hold on to you past the due date of your situation, right? Everything has a time, a reason, and a season. You gotta learn a lesson so you can move forward. You gotta learn how to be in people's lives without attaching yourself to them, you know? You gotta love without attachment, because everything is meant to come to an end at some point. Wise counsel, advice from someone knowledgeable, helps you navigate a tricky situation. Because everything isn't always what it seems, but you're wise beyond your years, right? And you know what's best for you and what's not, and whatever has got you confused, you know that comes from a low vibrational place. Because high vibrations are not confusing. They're clear, concise, and you get clarity and discernment from that. You know exactly what's what, right? All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this thing up pretty soon. I'm not going to let it linger for too long. Let's check out money moves. See what we got going on. At the bottom, we got savings. Create savings for the future. You always need to put something off for a bad day. Okay? And behind that, we have wealth. Keep up the great work. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. What did I say at the beginning? Your pentacles are coming in. They're coming in fast, hot and heavy, right? But be ready to release everything that no longer serves your higher purpose, right? Anything that no longer serves your higher purpose, it's part of what is. Close doors, start all over again. No good opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Yeah, that might be the thing that you need to walk away from. Let it go, let it go, let it flow. Cause everything's gonna work out right, you know. Yeah, let it go, let it flow. Let go and let God. Money matters. Invest your money wisely. Expense, save, cut costs, resource, plan ahead, make an informed choice. Right? Make your next move your best move, basically, is what they're saying. Don't let your someone else's journey become your journey just because it looks good from afar, right? Know what's best for you. What's for you is meant for you and you alone. Foresight. Be farsighted and alert. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. You got to believe in yourself. Period. You got to love on you, believe in yourself, and know that what's meant for you is meant for you. Follow your intuition. Opportunity. Change is coming just in time. Hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Yeah. Don't you worry about a thing. Yes, opportunity. Change is coming just in time. Divine timing is at play. New job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Everything is about to change in your life, so get ready. Get ready for the doors of prosperity and abundance to open up for you. But you have to rise to the frequency of receiving. You've got to rise to the frequency of letting go and letting God, right? Let God take over. Get that divine timing love from God, because everything that's meant for you is meant for you, right? Surprise, be ready for change. An unexpected turn can bring positive change. So, just because something crazy and unexpected happens in your life doesn't mean it wasn't meant to be. It happened for a reason so that things could change. You asked for things to become different, right? And the only way you're going to get that difference is if you allow change to come into your life. All change is not bad. Sometimes people think change is just horrible, because you get used to how things are going and you just don't want to try anything new. What's the word I'm looking for? You get used to things and you just start operating in fear instead of faith, understanding that you asked for a change and you can't expect change if nothing changes, right? So if you want that change that you prayed for to happen, you got to be open for change to happen. Okay? So there's that. Okay, my phone just does not want to act right. Anywho, like I said, I'm not going to keep this going for too long, guys. I'm going to pull a few more cards and then we're going to wrap this thing up. Okay? What do we have for the collective spirit? What else do we have for the collective spirit? Because I'm telling you, I know that life can throw curveballs, but you got to know that even the curveball is a lesson to be learned, right? It's something that you got to learn from that curveball being thrown, and then you'll get to the blessing on the other side. So just know that whatever you're going through, this too shall pass, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Keep that in mind. This just in. Spirit says, get out and play. You've been spending a lot of time buried in your work and taking life way too seriously. We all deserve a break sometimes. It's okay to let your hair down and enjoy yourself. I can't wait for me to be able to do that because my husband is itching for, to get out of here. He keeps saying, I want us to get out and go have some fun. And I'm like, baby, you can't leave. You can't go anywhere. He wants to go outside and walk the dogs with me. He wants the dogs to come in here and give him a kiss. He wants to get back to his life, and I understand that. I do too, but we were thrown a curveball, and he's in ICU recovering from critical injuries. Been here for 3 weeks. He's off the ventilator. Um, he's got the tube out of his head. He got the tubes out of his lungs. He's got the leg surgery done. Um, he still have a couple more things that we have to work on, like the 9 fractures in his face and his broken neck, and the blood clots that have formed from various different things. But he's on the path to healing. He's healed so much in 3 weeks, but he still has a little ways to go before he's completely healed. So it is what it is. But we were thrown a curveball, and even though we had plans to have a good Thanksgiving, we'll be here. I'm just happy that he's alive and he's healing I just want so badly for us to be able to just be able to relax. You know, people take so many things for granted, and I know that we are just like everybody else. We took some things for granted, mainly each other, you know. But we took some things for granted, and I know this is like a human thing. We all take things for granted, but we have to remember not to take each other for granted, not to take our own lives for granted, and to love on everyone and everything that is in our lives that serves our higher purpose, because the next 10 minutes are not promised, let alone tomorrow. So just know that, guys. At the bottom, we got breaking news. Spirit says, whatever it is, let it go. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be free of worry. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve all things that serves your highest good. What have I been saying this whole reading, guys? This is confirmation. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Do it. Spirit says, this just in. Spirit says, detach from your fear, for there is nothing in this world worth fearing. Fear is the opposite of faith. Trust that everything will always go in your favor. Is that not more confirmation? Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. Confirmation. Yeah. This just in. Forgiveness is the key to healing and letting go. Whomever you need to forgive, Spirit says now is the time to do so. There is no need to hold on to hurt, anger, or pain. Release it so you can be free. If I did not just say all of this, oh my God, I love the confirmation of it all. Get into it, yeah? All right. One more, and I'm going to let you guys go. In other news, Spirit says it is time to let go of the past, whether it be a past lover, past trauma, or past memories. Accept it for what it is, and remember the lessons it has taught you, but leave it where it's meant to be, in the past. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. I'm going to let you go. In other news, this is the last one. Spirit is insisting that you get some much needed rest. Take some time out to relax and replenish yourself. Doing too much has you physically exhausted. Yep. Let go and let God. Let it go, let it go, let it flow. Because everything's going to work out right, you know. Mwah. Hey guys, if you would like to donate or tip or anything financial with my channel, my Cash App is in the description. It's not required, but it's greatly appreciated, and it does not go unnoticed. If you guys are interested in a personal read, reach out to me. I am going to start a personal readings club. You will have to buy a membership in order to get a personal reading, okay? I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. If you can, get out into nature and ground yourselves today. It would be a great day to do so. 11/22 is the date. So get out there, love on yourselves, love on each other. Namaste.